Gremlo playing Gyrocopter support. It seemed like Quincy Crew was ready for this. As soon as they picked the Morphling, they felt they had some strength, so they start banning these carry heroes. That could be Tidehunter. And Gyro support is something that we've seen Fado do a lot on Tundra. He's kind of played more standard heroes lately, so my assumption is that Tundra believes that Gyro support is not quite as amazing as some other potential 5s are. But hey, I think it's still viable. It just may not be like amazing.
But do you believe in Gremlo?
Oh, for sure, definitely.
Because Fata's, you know, that's a other tier of character right there.
It is. I mean, it can work. The homing missile against Weaver can be effective if Weaver makes a mistake. Rocket Barrage is a great trade skill, so that can be effective. Spirit Breaker middle is another thing that Arkosh is doing here. We saw it a lot with Zhao 8 a while ago, but since then, almost nobody's touched Spirit Breaker mid that much. Maybe once in a while.
We've seen it in a couple of our games, but it's definitely not as popular as it used to be. But meanwhile, on the side of Quincy Crew, it's a pretty well-rounded draft, as per usual. We tend to see that opening the Classic with the Weaver and the Tidehunter, a lot of negative armor. Oh my god, Pale Horse is taking all the damage, and Quinn's going to start off very, very happy in that mid lane. So he gets the first blood on Pale Horse.
Another Gush here. This could be bad for Monkey as well, but better for him to take the bounty rune than it is to do other stuff. And he looks a little dead here. Yep. So 2 kills there for Quincy to start things off. But that is 4 bounty runes for Arkosh. Hell yeah.
I mean, what
Definitely
are the stats
worth.
on that, right? That's got to be...
They're currently winning. Literally winning the game right now with net worth.
Forsaken Oracle probably going to deal with a lot of harass coming out from Quinn in this mid lane. I'm a little... I love that noise. The little thunk. It's like a cast iron frying pan getting plunked. But, you know, with this mid pickup for the side of Quincy Crew, you know that the Spirit Breaker is going to want to make moves. He's going to want to make his way around the map. The second he leaves, that tower just belongs to the side of Quincy with the Leshrek in that lane.
Yeah, that part's a little bit scary for their setup, but it doesn't also mean they can't gank this lane too. Like a TP rotation from like Gyro and maybe like an IO going for a tether after they chase is definitely a kill possibility, but it's going to be hard here for Forsaken Oracle against Quinn. Leshrek is one of his best heroes. He's master tier on it, level 29 right now on Dota Plus with this guy. So, plus getting first blood on top of that, it's going to be a little bit harder for Forsaken Oracle to do well. But yeah, his tower being threatened is certainly a big worry.
See a little bit of harass coming out in this bottom lane. They have a sentry ward, though. They are, of course, prepared on the side of Arkosh. See a little bit of that missile hit coming out. Pale Horse just going to try to push away over at Kezu on the Tidehunter. Again, it is a pretty nice line up there.
Yeah, 11-1 versus the 5-1 of Kezu, so it's last hitting well. Gremlo got a good trade in there too, but Pale Horse may be in some trouble now, actually. Stove a little bit. Gremlo gonna respond decently. He's got an 8 stick on the Gyrocopter, so lots more mana where that came from for him. Mid lane 7-1 versus 12-5 for Leshrek, so Lesh doing certainly better. It's got less base damage than Spirit Breaker, but it took Spirit Breaker level 2 to kind of get online here.
Like we said, we figured that this lane would be a little uncomfortable, but Forsaken Oracle just putting out some harass. Pretty calm game though so far, aside from those 2 kills right at the beginning.
Yeah, that when Arkosh got 4 bounty runes.
Yeah, oh man. Ooh.
Just absolutely destroyed Quincy Crew at the start. Yeah, it was a big moment, all right. Monkey gonna
God, is that going to be their only highlight of the game?
Top. It's looking a little bit like a committal. Monkey gets some good damage in.
It's pretty hard to harass in this lane, right? Because you do have, you know, Monkey is playing the Bloodseeker, which has pretty good staying power, and then of course you've got Crow playing the IO, who's going to be able to keep him alive. So it's hard to harass them out of lane, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to necessarily find anything like kills.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Like they just have a huge abundance of regen, pretty much.
Taking Oracle, ooh, sitting a bit low here. Does have a bottle though.
Not going to go for the other bounty rune. I thought he might go swing around for it, but maybe too scary. And Quinn's going to go for fast boots here just to help solidify his advantage in this lane. He's already got huge movement speed over Spirit Breaker. Spirit Breaker's base is a little bit low. I mean, he's got four legs, of course. Very quick hero. But with the boots, he's going to better be able to run down Spirit Breaker if he does catch him out of position. But their last hitting advantage continues. But everything's going okay for Arkosh, actually. Their last hits are not bad. Monkey's doing better than Tide. Lesh is doing better than Spirit Breaker, but things are still pretty equal.
A little bit more harass over onto Pale Horse. Decent amount of damage that they're able to output. Still has a couple tangos, so it has some of that regen. Quinn, though, gets the stomp off over the Split Earth. And Gremlin making his own rotation. Is going to try to protect him just a little bit, and it looks like he's actually going to be able to do it. As he's able to throw out the missile. Forsaken Oracle. Oh, Milan, though, he doesn't want to let this get away, but they have a charge. Couple of hits followed up with the bugs. Forsaken Oracle, he's got to get it off as quick as possible. Gremlo's just going to try to teleport out. It's a little optimistic there, considering.
XD.
That's actually pretty tough, because now Gremlo also can't TP back to lane and refill Oracle's bottle. That one cost him a bit there. Al should have a tether, I assume. No, he's just very dead. He had just tethered, so
yeah, Crow doesn't have it unless he can stay alive for another second. Is the Fairy Fire can he get within range? Oh, yes he can.
I thought Monkey dished him. I was like, man, he's not close at all. But he ends up getting away. Buys some nice time. Salves up, keeps him up.
Monkey is a very friendly demonic spirit, you know. He is.
No, isn't he just actually a monkey though?
Is he actually just a monkey? I thought it was a
he's
possessed
just
monkey.
Actually
no?
a monkey. I don't know.
Oh, no wonder he's so nice.
Oh, you've met him?
No, I haven't met him. I just said no wonder he's so nice. If he's actually a monkey, like compared to the rest of these guys.
Well, I don't know. I've heard bad things. I've heard demonic things about monkeys before here.
Yeah, monkeys usually aren't very nice. That's true.
Lane control in game is still equal. This is a lot better than I think I was expecting, and most people were expecting based on how Arkosh performed in their last match. But so far, things going okay. Forsaken Oracle picks up 6. That means ganking these side lanes is it's a high possibility, but with Gremlo sitting in the mid lane, they might just go on him.
Well, they're putting some pressure over onto Pale Horse, that's for sure. Not quite enough damage, though, so he'll escape. And so we'll Pondo in the top lane.
Yeah, Quinn just doesn't seem bothered at all. There's 2 heroes in his lane here. He just does not care. He gets an Invis rune as well. Grimlo will pick up some experience now while Forsaken Oracle goes to clean up the enemy bounty rune. Quinn may rotate with this, and yeah, he pops the Invis, so let's see if the gank is super successful on the top lane shortly while Pale Horse defends bot.
They're going to try to make a play over on the Tide Hunter. They had the charge out. And they're successful. Top lane, the waveform forward. Finally get the kill on Monkey, and now Crow doesn't have any friends. He's going to try to tether, but with that rotation, not going to survive. And Quinn will get a nice kill here.
That's cool. It's a cool way to get a nice kill. Just Invis, Inkswell. They don't know it's going to pop. It pops. It guarantees your Split Earth. It's a much more straightforward way to grab one. The only maybe major mistake that Arkosh made there was that Gyrocopter did see, he basically saw that Leshrac got a rune, but I don't think he visually checked which rune it was, which is a bit of an unfortunate situation. Because if he sees that that's an Invis, he can actually warn his team. That probably doesn't happen instead.
Right. Forsaken Oracle. Taking a lot of damage here from Quinn.
Yeah, he's very ready for that. That's a good some good XDs right there.
That's, yeah, for sure. You know, charging in after that range creep. Crow, again, making a daring escape.
Like, it makes sense to charge through to get the creeps or whatever, but if Lesh can just walk with you and do that much single target damage, it's good luck.
Pale Horse fighting with Milan here. Still has that bug, but he does get the Jingu procs. The rest of the team, though, following up. He wants to get the kill on Milan, and he's not going to be able to.
So close. Almost get some good tread switching and everything. He did everything he could, but unfortunately for him.
Not even sure if he saw that rotation either. That was on the high ground.
Yeah, the fact that Quinn was there and like
he was doomed.
Still lost. Yeah, there's
he was doomed.
Nothing much he could do. Gremlin trying to catch up a little bit by taking the creep wave, and he's going to pull past the tower at least. So it's going to help keep his tower alive. He could like threaten Leshrac if Leshrac tries to take a lot of edict damage, but Quinn's just going to continue getting ahead. He's a full 10 last hits ahead of everybody else, and like a good 1,000 net worth actually. 5 kills to Quinn's name right now. Just absolutely slaying this game.
He's definitely a hero he plays very, very well and is very comfortable. Dash here over onto Kazu. Follow up, and that's a nice pickoff, but you can see there is a rotation in the bottom lane. Top lane, they're making the plays over onto Crow. Got the bug on him, nice stroke of fate, a couple clicks. Not going to be able to escape this time, but in the bottom lane, they'll find Pale Horse. So just kills going left and right. Monkey still alive in this top lane. I don't know for how much longer because they do have Milan and Ponlo right on his trail. They've got the Ink Swell, but they're not going to be able to go around the right corner. So Monkey could potentially just teleport out if he likes. Looks like he's going to spend a little time in the trees, though, for now. Why is Forsaken Oracle on a cliff?
Well, he probably canceled his charge at a very unfortunate time.
That's embarrassing.
Looks like he partially charged the creep. Sorry, he's going to go back bottom. Don't know if he's going to get this kill.
Into Quinn with... All right, the double damage is just about to go out, so... that seems a little... Whew.
I mean, he's getting some side pressure in, but Lesh just lanes well against him so far. Like, he hit 6 at a reasonable time. SB can't kill him without ulti, and it's not like you're going to be able to fight Lesh to the death as a spear breaker in most cases. Unless you, like, massively outlast hit him or something, which didn't happen. So Gwen basically just has an amazing start, incredible net worth advantage, and, like, they just don't have a lot of, like, easy disables to stop Leshrac from running at them. None of them are instant except for, like, Monkey King stun, and maybe, like, SB ulti, which is coming bot.
He's gonna run bottom, tether up with Crow. They'll get the rupture off. Quinn just gonna back his way out, though. Teleport away. Not gonna have anything to really deal with him as they have a collapse coming in. Ponlo gearing up here. Stroke Fate, but it's a nice boundless. And they'll bash over to the side, get the kill on Ponlo. Keizu now is trying to just run out. Monkey's pretty aggressive, but it looks like they're gonna respect that tower. Put a charge over on Milan instead. He manages to get a courier. That's a pretty nice pick off. Right into the blood right. Milan, he's looking like he needs some help, and he's not going to find it. The Ravage comes out from Casey, though. Oh, look at the damage from Quinn. Oh, my word. H2 owned indeed, as Gremlo has the bug on him. Quinn's just going to run him down. And just continue that. All the XDs, XD indeed. Triple kill now for Quinn. Honestly, that should have been a quad.
That stun was so beautiful. I saw him come in and I knew that he had 4 points in Split Earth already. I was like, oh, it's going to get 3 people. Great placement for where Quinn was. He had walked mid after he had TP'd back, and perfect coordination between the Ravage. It looked so good. They're like, oh, we're going to kill this Weaver. We don't have Dust, but we're still going to be able to get the kill. It's amazing, right? Bugs, 4-man Ravage, the 3-man stun follow-up with all the spells on. Oh, just absolutely beautiful.
One for Quinn's highlight reel, that's for sure.
No smile. Well, oh,
there it is. That's a little smile.
All right, good.
He should smile after that one. That was set up beautifully.
Yep. And in the meantime, Quinn just farming stupidly fast. He's got Yules, he's got Arcane Boots, he's got Ocean Heart as well. So tons of extra mana regen to accelerate him constantly. And now he just gets to have like a free Leshrac game is what it feels like. He did all this hard work, and yeah, he can still get ruptured, and maybe he's got to worry about like Monkey King ultis on top of him, but it's a great start to his game.
Yeah, it feels like he can retire sort of thing because he's had such a good life already in this game. Do get a courier snipe. The chase is on Ponlo. Some silence over onto Gremlo. He doesn't mind it though. This Monkey's just gonna chase down, get that kill. Forsaken Oracle looks like he was trying to make something happen. Does have a bug on him as Gremlo gets cleaned up here. And it looks like Milan gonna maybe be able to find himself. Nah, with that teleport, I don't think he have quite enough damage to take down Forsaken Oracle.
It's kind of an interesting skill build by Keizu. He actually maxed out Gush this game. He's gonna find Crow here.
Crow, yeah. Got a tether partner. Although the Monkey will go forward, not to be confused with the player Monkey. Drop that Wukong's command. Crow take a lot of damage. He's gonna try to dive inside, try to get some more damage off, but will fall.
Sees him.
Quinn just gonna use that Yules to his advantage, put out all the damage.
Oh, it's close.
And that's a dead Pale Horse.
Oh, he wants Lesh so bad. He's got him.
He wants it. Oh, they finally get him. That's a 10 times godlike spree. Finally, something going the way of Arkosh here, but Forsaken Oracle is gonna get chased down. Milan just continuing to poke away, but they don't have anything to hold him into place. Unlike Ponlo, who gets ruptured and gets found by Monkey.
All right, they're chaos in and out. It's kind of working here.
That's what they do best, for sure. Head over onto Yuar, follow up with that hit. 1 bash, can they get anything else? Oh, they'll go and take out the courier.
They only need 15 more bashes.
They only need 15 more bashes. Let's see if they can do it, guys. Nah.
It's like literally no way they kill this guy. Unless it's chain stun, basically, and they don't have Spear Prick ulti, so still decent for Arkosh. They're only 2k gold behind right now, which is a lot better than I was expecting, frankly. They're skirmishing here and there. Monkey King almost killed Leshrac. I didn't think he was going to get that close. But gets him kind of low. That allows the cleanup. Then they pick off the back line with their nice mobility. They're doing all right. Looks sloppy before, but you just need a couple crucial kills, you can catch up.
I mean, it can still be a bit sloppy and still, you know, be successful.
We're going to see some slop.
I'd expect nothing left from the Arkosh boys, but Ponlo, once again, starts getting harassed by Gremlo, but doesn't matter. He's going to be just fine.
The solo kill is just stolen away from Gremlo. That's not fair. That was a 1v1 gank. Everybody knows that. 5 versus 5. Like a 5 position versus 5 position. That's what they agreed on. But
that's where they have to write down that they meet in the Roche pit and they start their duel over again. Otherwise, they're a cheater and a coward.
Big honor break right there.
All right. Ooh, you are. You're just a little bit too fast. But they grabbed him. Did they do enough damage? That was the question. Monkey chasing after Yuar, trying to dish it out, but he needs the rest of his team. Crow's getting harassed very, very hard on the back line. Quinn finding the kill again. Monkey. Oh, Gremlo trying to protect as much as he can, but Quinn, he's on his way. They've got the missile. Milani was looking for the opening, but the follow-up here, follow with the Ravage will catch right on the tail end, over onto 2. Gremlo will fall. And this is looking like a dead Forsaken Oracle as Monkey shows up, tries to help out a little bit. It's very difficult. He's looking, he's trying to duke. They have the dead wife of Ponlo just being thrown over there on the Grimstroke, but nah. Cue the Benny.
Oh, the crit. Oh, he almost killed it. That would have been Maelstrom for Monkey King if that got caught. He actually goes and tries to kill Milan. Oh, no.
XD.
So close.
Dude, and also Gremlo accidentally put 2 Observer Wards on that cliff during the fight. Ponlo took both.
XD.
Oh, man. he asked, only D-Ward 1 or it's unfair. He said sorry.
Yeah, Gremlo's hit the bargaining stage of the game, it seems like, you know?
I mean, Ponlo got 320 gold for that double Observer D-Ward. That's a lot, dude. That's like a kill in terms of net worth. All right, so net worth flying back towards Quincy. They almost killed Morphling, dude. That ulti hit him right when he pressed Agimorph, which was insane there. Oh, he happens to dodge. Waveform dodged the stun, which is insane. But look how close. I saw 14. Like, that was an absolute centimeter, because we're in Europe, from getting a kill.
Courage, you're turning into a European. Now you're going to start telling me what the temperature is in Celsius. Please.
I'm not familiar enough for that one yet, but that, man, what
You're still eating burgers, right?
Of course.
Okay, thank God.
5 times a week.
Thank God. Making me very nervous here.
Forsaken Oracle desperately trying to get his Echo Saber finished.
Look at the way they're just positioned around him on the side of Quincy. Yeah, like they've got the Inkswell and KZ. He just doesn't care enough right now.
I think he clicked on a gush to creep there, so. Little worried about getting grabbed, and we will see Arkosh collapse. But uh-oh.
Uh-oh, indeed. Split Earth, silence, plenty of damage coming out from Quinn. As the rest of the team does show up, they go for the reload play. Gonna go drop the Monkey King ulti. Oh, they land over onto 2. Oh my goodness, they do manage to get some kills over on the side of Arkosh, but there it is, the relocate going to be just in time as Monkey runs out.
That was a close one.
The pattern is complete.
Yor gives him the big voice line.
You got that missile coming in. Cancels out the TP. Oh no! Quinn will follow up and clean up.
He stayed too long. Thought he could get away with it, but that missile ramps up. I don't know how it has so much gas. That's incredible. Really powerful missile.
Maybe it's not gas powered.
It's true. It's all gyroscopes in there.
Maybe, yeah. That would be the next level, right?
Yep. Leshrac just working great this game. Like, even if he didn't have like a billion kills, being able to like Yules a Spirit Breaker to remove Bulldoze and to set up for your team just does a lot. Because he can be pretty survivable. He can follow up or set up kills for his team. He can defend himself pretty well too.
Oh God, yeah. The amount of damage that Quinn has done at 17 minutes. It's pretty considerable. This has been the Quinn highlight reel, let's be really honest here.
Yeah, it definitely has.
It's a double damage rune, that's a spawn. Kezu, he's ruptured, he's blood red, he's just everything, so. Gremlo will collect himself a kill.
It's a great kill. They didn't have to commit Nether Strike for that one either, so.
That's great. Great! Oh, wonderful, isn't it? Simply delicious.
Feels like Slacks is in this game, God. The amount of
it's a couple Slacks voice lines here.
lines that we keep hearing. Taking Oracle and Gremlo, gonna see if they can get off enough damage over onto UR. He's very tanky even with this call down. He's just looking pretty healthy, although Monkey joining into the fight here. They're not going to be able to get their hands on him.
Bit unfortunate Monkey wasn't there earlier, though, because if so, they could have picked him off, but they want the
They
kill.
really want this. They're going to go for the charge. Land over onto 2. The Soulbind comes out. The silence. They're going to double use him up into the air. The reload, though. They'll leave behind Forsaken Oracle.
They knew that was coming. They're like,
Yes,
they're going to come for that. They're going to charge right into him here. Smart of him to move right of the tower. That way he gets the vision as the Spearbreaker launches in, but there's the relocate for Crow. Ends up.
Crow just, he accepts his fate. He knows.
He's a little deep from a tether target right there. I don't know if there's a lot of
Ping
salvation.
over onto Grimlow.
They're like, why didn't you come save me?
It's all right. He's going to join him in death very quickly. And like you said, they just don't have these good instant stuns coming out from the side of Arkosh. That missile just keeps giving them more and more gold, it feels, every time.
Yeah, the success that usually Tundra had with that hero. Oh, another kill maybe.
You think?
Yeah, he's very dead. Good pressure there, catching him behind the tier 2 where he thinks he's safe, but is not. When Tundra was successul with Gyro 5, they would basically they'd be survivable in lane. He was very difficult to kill if a mid rotated to his lane. And then, he participated in like some decent fights around like tier 1 towers because he provides a lot better team fight than 5s often do. But past that, it's been difficult for them to get kills, and now it's going to be another situation like that.
Looked like they were going to set up,
Wow.
but they'll just back off.
That was well done. They anticipated that, or they saw him during daytime, I'm not sure, but they read it. Forcing an overreaction from their opponents.
They're chasing for a very long time, my god.
Because this happens eventually, right? If you're running your opponents all the time and get these like kills, eventually they're just going to back each other up. And that's the moment that you need to like only partially engage, force them to waste time, and just like stay on top of them.
Ooh, Oracle, they're walking right
Rules
into
on
UR.
I was going to die. Very good.
Crow's dead, and this is a very...
I'm just
Dead for safe.
impressed we're able to catch all these kills so far. There's a lot. 30 whole kills over on the Quincy crew side.
That is pretty impressive. I mean, also impressive is the fact that Quinn has 17 kills, 1 death, and 7. How much gold is this guy worth if they finally get their hands on him? If they get that bounty of...
Well, they got it before once.
it was a decent amount.
It was
but-
like 900 or 600 or something like that. It was pretty good, yeah.
I don't think you win this, Monkey. Nope, definitely don't win it. It's just evolving into a hit squad back and forth. I'm not sure we've seen any sort of objectives actually getting taken. It's just murder.
Yeah,
Non-stop murder.
Quinn is absolutely owning here, but I'm a little hopeful this isn't like the most kills of all time in a match kind of a territory, because it's like feeling a little bit like that right now. But by all means, he's been playing really good. It's just not like this, guys. He wouldn't do it. It's a coward.
Yeah, I mean, that's the next play, right? First, it's, you won't Ravage. What are you, scared? And then later on, it's like, I bet you won't dive into our base, coward.
Oh, they
when
will.
you're losing very badly.
They will definitely dive later on.
That's great. Great!
Pale Horse basically is just cutting a creep wave right now. His skill build is primarily for Primal Spring, Boundless Strike, because he knows that team fighting is not really in the cards for them because they've been having a rough one. But this is a fine way to help make it hard for Quincy crew to control this part of the map.
Well, they're trying, but it's pretty difficult. The Soulbind connects, the double silence. Yeah, they'll just burn down Gremlo. Gremlo's going to buy back. Monkey also pulling to Quinn. Quinn just chases after him. It's so hard to get this guy and kill him. They do have a BKB over onto Pale Horse, but Quinn, he's just going to back off. There's the blood right on the ground. The rest of the team, though, in position to... what is happening here? Just the stare down coming between them. Yara finds the kill. They'll get the Ravage up, and they do manage to get Quinn for 717 gold. But they'll kill Pale Horse and kill Gremlo again. Ooh, look at you, he's hoping that he can get his hands on that monkey.
For the twins.
That was a BKB. They committed pretty hard. I'm surprised they ended up killing him. The ruptures helped a lot, but the big thing was that the stun follow-up, where Ravage got delayed, that was really the big moment there. That made it possible for them to pick up the Lesh kill. So he actually did not press his Bloodstone. Maybe a bit of a mistake there.
This tower just gets ripped down, and now we're finally starting to see them take some of these objectives like we talked about. They're still hunting, though. They still want to, add to their kill count. Rules coming into play. Follow up the Gush. Got the Inkswell, and they're just going to click away. Crow, though, will be able to reload out.
Huge save. Nicely done. And Tide tried to mitigate that, right? Like, he blinked between them. He says, I've got a Yules. If you're trying to relocate, I'm going to send you back. But he hit the angle there, and it's just going to cost Crow his life.
Crow just gets blown up by UR. And they might have caught themselves a Forsaken Oracle too if they could get their hands on them. The charge coming out from UR, the blink forward from Kezi with that Inkswell should be able to stun lock him into place. That's a double kill.
It's hard to play Spearbreaker against Morphling genuinely because turning into Spearbreaker is so powerful because it gives you this great charge initiation. You get bulldozed, so you're just fast and can't be stunned. You just get to right click at your heart's content, just like this. And I think this game is looking pretty darn over, I gotta say. They're not getting kills outside of their base or whatever, but oh, he's talking to Gremlo. I didn't know Gremlo spoke that well.
I wasn't sure Gremlo could read. I mean, I'm pretty sure that the content creator is the one who's writing everything, though, so.
That makes sense. He just has to read the lines.
Yeah, he's got his own personal translator. But this Roche going down quite quickly. This poor pale horse just hanging out in the trees is like, well, not sure what to do here. What do they do here?
I mean, ideally they get kills and stuff, but.
How? That is the question, as Pale Horse is just standing up over on the eye spot. Go for the Ravage play over onto 3. Milan just weaving around here as the Weaver. Do manage to get a kill. And Monkey, though, disarmed. A couple clicks coming out from UR. Easy peasy. Forsaken Oracle. The silence gets dropped on him. Kiz is body blocking using the taunt. Oh no. Split Earth connects. Quinn's just having the game of his life right now. Crow will buy back. Quinn is just running into their base.
XD.
That is indeed an XD. I don't know how. What just happened to Crow?
He relocated into the enemy fountain.
Oh, I see. We've gotten to that point of the game.
Generally
it's
a dangerous place to be, but yes, this game is extremely over. Arkosh was able to keep it even-ish on net worth after 1 or 2 early skirmishes, but it's just kind of like a repeat of what the way that they lost to EG, which was by being much worse than their opponents. But also that Quincy just did such a good job picking them off across the map that it's like you can't even observe fast enough.